Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And oh my goodness, this message is so much fun. This is going to push a lot of our buttons because this goes against so many things that are promoted, especially here in the United States, where retirement is something that's coveted. Like, get to a point that you can retire and then you can go someplace and whatever you do when you're retired. I mean, there can be a lot of cool things. You can be volunteering, spending more time with family and loved ones, doing adventures and all kinds of other stuff. But, there's also things that happen in retirement where we begin the decline, whether it's conscious or unconscious, but we start to decline because purpose, sometimes for a lot of people, starts to fade away. So this is really, really cool. And when I was reading this, I was like, oh my gosh, do I love this for so many reasons. I share a lot about blue zones, places where people live long and strong for 90, 100 years plus. But there's probably no other place other than this little tiny town on the island of Okinawa in Japan that is known for its greatest longevity. In fact, for every 100,000 people, which is a lot of people, they have at least 25 people who healthfully make it to their 100th birthday and beyond. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but against like everything else across the world, that is an extraordinary number. In fact, it's like 5 to 7 times greater than any other place in the whole world. And they were really trying, the scientists were trying to figure out, okay, what's up with this little area? And why are the people living to 100 so much more than any other place? Well, here's what's really cool. So the Okinawans have many, many things that they do. And you've probably heard about the word Ikigai, Ikigai, which means a reason to get up in the morning that's bigger than you. A reason to get up that's all about something else that you love, a person, a passion, a purpose, something that gets you up in the morning and you're like, I got things to do. I've got purpose. And it's not about you necessarily, even though it gives you a lot of health and a lot of vitality and a lot of goodness, according to the science, but it's about having it be directed to something bigger than you, other than you. So the ego kind of gets diminished in a beautiful way, gets put in place so our heart can soar and go out there and do awesomeness. Well, one of the things they found out, and this is the whole gist of this, is it gist? I guess it's the gist of this morning. They, in this area, and particularly in this area more than any other place in Okinawa, they have no word for retirement. In fact, in their vocabulary, there's no such thing as retirement. What they basically see in the evolution of aging, yes, you may stop being a teacher or a doctor or a nurse or whatever. You may stop that profession, but equal weight is given to the next thing that you do. So if the next thing that you do is like, oh my gosh, I am a gardener and I do a lot of time in the garden. Basically what they say is that one purpose exchanges for another purpose and then another purpose. And they do believe that one of the things that Okinawans just have going for them in relationship to how and why they live so long and happy and have incredible low incidence of Alzheimer's, next to no heart disease. Inflammation is not a part of their living or their lifestyle. It's because they get up in the morning and they have purpose after purpose after purpose. So after maybe 30 or 40 years of one purpose, their job, they transition to the next purpose. And it's given equal weight. In fact, there's as much reverence for going into being a gardener full-time as there was when you were a doctor or a teacher or whatever you were doing. And the beautiful thing about this, when they look at the brains and the functional MRIs of people in this part of Okinawa, their brains are really, really foundationally strong in the area of their limbic system, which is like our emotional charge center. And in particular, charged with purpose. In fact, when they look at these brains, they are literally structurally just like someone who's in their teen years pursuing a career, pursuing a passion with everything they've got. I love this. And I think the lesson for all of us here is that no matter where we are in our life, no matter where it is on a stage in our life, there's a lot to be learned about purpose. When I think about Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, which everyone should read, and really looking at his ideas of logotherapy about when you have a reason, you have a why, you can literally transcend almost any how. You can overcome so many obstacles. And the beautiful thing about the Okinawans is that they see life as a continuation of experience and growth and an opportunity to figure out how you can be a beneficial presence on the planet year after year after year. And because they see life that way, when they reach their 80s, their 90s, and their 100s, they have just as much passion for how it is they can be expressing this beneficial presence, just like they were when they were 40, 50, 60, 90 years younger. You know, here in this country, in the U.S., we fight aging. We sometimes lie about our age. Many of us embrace it, but many of us kind of don't want to talk about it. And we buy into stories. We buy into a narrative that may or may not be the truth in terms of disease or our family history. But the greater truth is purpose transcends age. Your purpose is not held by chronological age or spiritual precedent. Spirit is never held by precedent. It is something that's always asking of more, for us to evolve, for us to continue to grow, for us to continue to understand that we are alive to the degree that we serve. So how we serve is how we live and how we age. And how we age is a subjective experience of love and gratitude and reverence for each and every day. Let's hear it for purpose. Thank you, Okinawans, for teaching the rest of the world what it looks like to be on fire with purpose and passion. Much love, all blessings. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.